Say the Russians are not doing this thing by halves is putting it mildly. The epic camera sweeps, the majestic setting, even glorious St Petersburg weather, designed to portray this as the fit setting and Vladimir Putin as the architect of grand events. In fact, of course, we're bearing witness to a monumental global dust-up, and the other heavyweight contender rolled in with the gleaming swagger only an American president can muster. The unpleasantries between these two men are really something to see. There were smiles, but essentially for the cameras, not each other. And the issue over which this battle of wills rages is Syria. Of course, part of the reason that all the journalists here are going to be focusing on the theatrics, the body language, which man has the stronger handshake and the rest of it, is because when it comes to substance, we are highly unlikely to see any significant progress. On the American side, the only thing that would forestall Barack Obama's determination to launch some sort of punitive strike would be a vote in Congress, not arguments round the table in St Petersburg. And on the Russian side, equally, opposed and intransigent. Russia had been unwilling even to put Syria on the agenda. There, at least, the president gave a little.
Many participants have asked me to give them the time and opportunity to discuss other issues, which were originally not covered by our plan, but are extremely important to international politics, revolving around Syria, and I propose to do that at dinner.
Barack Obama's own remarks were terse. Unusually for him, he was unbending, though, on the core question.
I think our joint recognition that the use of chemical weapons in Syria is not only a tragedy, but also a violation of international law that must be addressed.
And into all this, David Cameron arrives with no way to flex his military muscle, that option having been torn from him by Parliament. It's time for a brave face from the British Prime Minister, unable as he is to shape the debate as he might have, had the vote gone differently. In the end, if this meeting does change little, with the Americans having set their course and the Russians too, other leaders will be left with a few nice snaps for the photo album, but glossing over a perilous reality of division at the world's top table.